Welcome to Mindly Way, where we explore life philosophies to grow and find the right path. Get ready to listen for an inner journey. Everything comes at you from all directions: your parents, your teachers, the school, your neighbors, society, and the outside world, to compile all of this information and turn yourself into a valuable asset. Your business, which is the key to your success. You feel like a worthwhile lie, good enough for now, regardless of whether other people agree with you or not. Thank you. Dedication to achievement. This could have occurred in your school, later on in your university, later in your career. It's happening to people, maybe not to everyone, but to a great number of people. Their commitment to success is weak. They want to succeed. They'll take 3 steps. Then, something mildly interesting happens here. They'll go away here. They'll go over there. They'll go with it. Hey, I want to live on. Their commitment to success is weak. Either situations surrounding them in some way. Situations can impede you from doing what you're doing very easily. Frequently, it happens to everyone. However, when this occurs, people weaken their commitment to success. Perhaps physically they'll feel a little weak. Maybe their emotions. Whatever happens, your commitment to success should not weaken. That is what gets you across so many lines in our life. So many barriers in our life. What does success look like? So, what does success look like? What does it take? Must understand those who made any significant achievements in their life. Oh, they did not, I don't want to take any personal examples of anybody. I've tried to avoid obvious things that are coming to my mind. Oops. Well, I know family and friends who always have their breakfast on time, and after breakfast, of course, they must have cup after coffee. Of course, they must light up a cigarette and sit there nicely because they're trying to become peaceful. Music. And then they will go to work, come back home exactly on time for lunch, eat lunch, rest for 1 or 2 hours, sleep. Then evening, have tea and then smoke, and then again go to work, and at 8 o'clock, 8:30 they're back home for dinner, and then maybe other things to drink and this and that at work. Well, that's their priority. It's fine. I'm not complaining. It should not be that way. But those who have been very successful, either in music, sport, art, and business, spiritual process, doesn't matter what, those people never know when they ate, when they slept, when they got rest. I've not seen such a thing in my life. Comfort. So, those who were committed to being successful with whatever they're doing, one important aspect of their life is they're not settling down wherever it's a bit comfortable. Music. Because comfort will happen when they lower you to the grave. Very comfortable you are. Have you seen how comfortable they are once they're dead? If you throw them, they're also there comfortable. If you lower them, they're comfortable even if you burn them. Certainly or no. Experience. Right now, comfort will arrive. The important thing is to make sure that the experience is profound and the activity has an impact. Music. Because music, if they had given you a limitless amount of time, you could do all those things. Nothing wrong. I am not against them. But they gave you such little time with such tremendous potential of being human. That's the problem. If creation had made you like an earthworm, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with another one. It is just that it's a unipolar potential. It can only do that much. Another one is not thinking of climbing a tree. Aspirations because it knows it'll be picked up by the birds. It never has such aspirations. It just wants to recycle the earth, It is beneficial to so many other lives, including us. But its subjective is very clear: to eat and to reproduce and to die. Very clear objectives. That purpose to fulfill his tribes. I don't think he sleeps in the afternoon. I don't think so, because many afternoons have seen earthworms. They were all vigorously active, but a human being came with too many potentials. Because of that, it needs a certain level of striving for a human being to forget about the world to consider yourself successful. I refer to it as a sickness that is not success. If your definition of success is just being marginally better than your neighbor, you're happy that your neighbor is worse off than you. Is this success or sickness? It's sickness. But you feel content with what you're doing for the time being. It doesn't matter if you're better or worse than someone. That should never even cross your mind. What matters is that you feel like you're using yourself to the fullest, and that your activity gives you a certain sense of fulfillment. Well, if you can close your eyes and sit motionless, that's great, but you can't do that right now in your current conditions. Judgments, rather than being occupied, you'll become preoccupied. This doesn't indicate improvement. Rather, it indicates a regression of some kind. The issue with this success is that people are constantly passing judgment. I did this, I did that. Maybe this didn't work, maybe that's a mistake, that's a mistake. There's no such thing in life. See, at one time, you were a monkey, alright? It's not me. This is that English man, you know. Charles Darwin said you were all monkeys at one time. You were a monkey just a brief while ago. Was it a mistake that you committed that you were a monkey, or was it just a certain stage of evolution? Was it a mistake, or was it just a certain stage of evolution? Similarly, since you were born because as a human being, you were born largely unformed, unlike other creatures. Other bridges, if they are just there, food is taken care of. They know what to do with their life because a human being has come with such open sense of possibilities. You've come informed, you don't come fixed. You have to fix yourself. Different people throw different types of balls at you from all over. Your parents, your teachers, the school, the neighbors, and the society and the world throws all kinds of things at you. To gather all this muck and make something worthwhile out of yourself is your business. That's your success. Whether or not other people find you worthy doesn't matter. What matters is that you feel worthy and good enough. The world may not agree, but you know you deserve to be valued.